Alright. Hey, what's up? Hello, wonderful people. What's up, you guys? Um, yeah, there's new information about these kids that were abandoned in Houston. Literally just recent, literally just updated. So, if you haven't heard, there were four kids in an apartment. Well, they found three abandoned children found in living in a Texas apartment, Houston, Texas, where I'm at. Not a terrible part of town. I mean, I don't know, not really, but here is the update though. This is hello. Let's watch this update. So if you're not like in Houston, it's this one right here. You gotta see this update. Wait, not this one. No, my bad. Wrong one. Sorry. And if the stream starts acting real high, janky. Hey, look, I don't know what to say. But here we go. It's this one right here. Okay, and the neighbors talked today. Check this video out.
No other way to describe this than straight out of a horror movie. I spoke with two neighbors here at this apartment complex where it all happened. They tell me that they've been
Oh God, stop.
feeding that 15-year-old boy for up to 6 months. Now, while they knew something was off, they never imagined he would be living with two young brothers and a dead body. A living nightmare inside this apartment. Three young boys left abandoned in squalid conditions with their dead brother slowly decomposing. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says the 15-year-old boy called police on Sunday, saying his 9-year-old brother had been dead for a year in their apartment. The mom hasn't been back in months.
I first seen him, he was sleeping in the slide over here.
Erica Chapman also lives at City Park 2 at
sleeping in the slide.
She says she started feeding the 15-year-old boy 6 months ago.
I noticed his mom a few times would come and park, and he'd run down and grab like oodles, noodles, chips, and drinks and run back up.
But it wasn't enough. He was starving.
Ridiculous.
He would not eat anything that you made. You had to buy it. Like it had to be a salad that was closed from the store or a pizza. Fruits had to still be in a bag.
Another neighbor, Trevor Thompson, who doesn't want to showing his face, also started feeding the 15-year-old about a week ago.
Then one day he came down and knocked on my door and asked could I charge his phone. So I charged the phone. So from there I built a bond with him.
He says the apartment had no electricity and he saw the mother come and go, so started to offer him food. Thompson also describes him as paranoid. He was worried about getting poisoned.
But he wouldn't take cooked food. He would take fruits and snacks.
Both Thompson and Chapman didn't know the deep, twisted secrets and horror the 15-year-old was living with. Not only did he not tell them about the dead body, but his two young brothers, 10 and 7 years old, who deputies say were also living in that apartment.
Because I asked him, did you like the first pizza that I bought you? He said, what, the first one that we had? And that kind of made me wonder, why would he say we?
Why do you think he didn't tell people he had these brothers?
After finding out what happened yesterday, I think he was more nervous and scared. Hey, are they going to blame me for this? Are my parents going to punish me for this?
Pretty fucked up.
And the Harris County Sheriff's Office tells me those three young boys were taken to the hospital because they were malnourished and they did have some injuries. As far as the mother goes, police were able to find her and her boyfriend. They were brought in for questioning, but at this point tonight, no charges have been filed. Live in Southwest Harris County, I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
So here we go again with another. I don't know what it is about this city, but another. And I'm sorry about the thing fell upon. Another parent, mother, and boyfriend. Remember the Malika? That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, so the mother apparently was coming back and dropping off food. Also, I just saw another update. I don't know if I can find it for y'all, but Just now, so it's 9:30. So Fox just did an update too, and it's they said the mother they think was on drugs, but no, they still haven't. So here we are. We're at 9:30 p.m. and they still have not arrested the mother. And then also the other question is, who was paying the rent on this apartment? I mean, for hello, who was paying rent on the apartment for the last year, 6 months, however long? I don't think the mom was gone for a year, but don't worry. Listen, I'm going to be following this. Like, I mean, seriously, following the hell out of it. Here's another one. This is from yesterday. I'll share this one too. This is from yesterday. That when it I think it broke yesterday, actually. See if it'll flow. I don't know. This
County Sheriff's Office saying that his 9-year-old brother had
This
been
one?
dead for a year now, living in the room next to his. This is the apartment complex where it all happened. Really just shocking.
It's a nice apartment complex,
He told
too.
deputies that his parents haven't lived in that apartment in several months. Earlier today, the sheriff's office came here to City Park 2 at West Oak Apartments.
I'm going to go
They found
there.
3 boys, 15, 10, and 7 years old. They were abandoned and just living in deplorable conditions. Deputies say they looked malnourished and were injured. We're also just finding out the mother and her boyfriend, they have been found. They're being interviewed right now by homicide investigators. The 3 children taken to the hospital. And right now we still don't know how that little boy died.
This is from yesterday.
It appears that they were basically fending for each other, which is very sad, very disturbing sets of circumstances.
No
so we definitely
shit.
want some answers for these children.
And
So
Sheriff
this
Ed
is-
Gonzalez there told us that he has been to many crime scenes before, but really he hasn't seen anything quite like this. I've also spent the day talking to neighbors, a lot of families over here, and they have questions too. Many of them wondering how parents would ever let this happen. Of course, that's going to be part of this investigation, and we'll keep you updated. Live in West Harris County, I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC
hold on.
13.
There is
Eyewitness
actually
News.
another, so yeah. Hold on, let me, I wonder if I can find the one that just happened now. It was on Fox 4, I think. Was it Fox 4? Fox 28. So, yeah, well, okay, wait. So, first off all, Joe, they did locate the mom and the mom's boyfriend. Here we go, this bullshit. Yes, I will be cussing, so whoever's going to be watching this in the future, yeah, I do cuss. And they did not file any charges. And a lot of people are saying that possibly the reason is maybe she had given custody over, but then why would she be, I don't know. This is it. This is exactly same. Yes. Okay, well, just now, let me see if I can find the new Fox thing about the smell. Because they're saying that the smell, let's see if I can find the Fox 26. Oops, sorry. 26. But yeah, they're saying Houston right here. I'm going to see if I can find it, but yeah. You know what my question is? Here's my question. My question is, why wouldn't the neighbors that were feeding these kids, and if they were feeding them for months, we're in the weirdest day and age. Like, nobody wants to call the cops. Nobody wants to, like, snitch. Nobody wants to say anything, but it's kind of bullshit. I mean, especially when it comes to kids. And if you're feeding a kid, if you're feeding a boy, and if a boy looks like, I'm just really worked up about this. This is another one that, like, yeah. This is another one that's going to have me fired up. There's so many, to me, like, so many things. The smell. Okay, the smell. But to be honest with you, Houston stinks kind of. It's not the greatest smelling city because we have a lot of pollution, but we also have a lot of factories, but a lot of oil and stuff like that. So and refineries, so it really can smell really bad. So, but I'm more concerned about how come nobody said nothing. Um, Nobody said anything about the kid being like malnourished. You found the kid sleeping like, okay, wait a second. The girl, bless her heart, I'm glad you fed the kid, but okay, if you find a kid sleeping in a slide, I mean, why wouldn't you call the cops? I don't know. I know that I've witnessed things, and my boyfriend has said, no, 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 don't get involved, but get involved. I mean, but I think it's just more of a, yeah, here's an update. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see. Is there a new? They probably haven't posted it yet. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe they did. Oh, look. Oh, wait, maybe here. This is the very latest. Let's see if this is it. Right here. Okay. I think, okay, here it is. This is Fox 4. Let's see if we can get is this the latest? This is 2 hours. No, this is still 2 hours. I think we're going to be a commercial, so let's just turn that down. Just now that they had a really good, pretty long segment. It's just, and they were saying that due to COVID. Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. Here. Oh, this is it. Shit. Hold on.
Is live in the A-Leaf area where she talked with
Was this
neighbors.
recently? Oh no, this isn't the one I saw just now.
Yeah, Harris County Sheriff's
There's another one
investigators
though.
tracked down the mother of the 4 boys and her boyfriend. The 2 were interviewed by detectives this morning and released, which comes as a surprise to many, as so many residents here at this West Harris County apartment complex are left haunted by the tragedy that was happening right here, and no one knew.
Sick.
Words can't describe what I'm feeling.
That's the reaction from most of the residents here after learning 3 brothers
It's a
living
nice
inside
apartment
this
complex.
A-Leaf area apartment have been suffering for months, living abandoned with the skeletal remains of their 9-year-old brother.
Whole body was like shaking, like, human remains, and imagine what the kids went through.
Like, it makes me want to cry. Like, to live there knowing that one of my siblings was dead, like, what?
The boys, ages 15, 10, and 7, were all malnourished and had physical injuries, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, which says the 15-year-old told detectives his brother's body was in the room next to his, and they've been living this way, abandoned with no parents, with the 9-year-old's body for nearly a year.
A very horrific situation out here, very tragic. Been in this business for a long time, and I had never heard a scenario like this.
A number of neighbors did not want to be identified, including one who says she complained to the leasing office of a horrible odor months ago. But she says when nothing was done about it, she had to shut off her air conditioner to try to keep the smell out. One woman left this football outside the apartment.
And my son's in football, and that was taken away from him. It's just been on my mind all night.
Many other neighbors say their children are now having nightmares, and even the adults are having trouble sleeping.
I just couldn't. Close my eyes, and but I just couldn't.
Now, CPS is seeking emergency custody of the 3 brothers. The agency does have a history with the family, but at the time the children were discovered yesterday, there was not an open CPS investigation. Now, A-Leaf ISD says the boys have not been enrolled in school since May of 2020. Live in A-Leaf, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
Wow. Oh my God. So yeah, that's the update. That's the latest that they have got. Oh my gosh, I just had to get on here, y'all. Y'all know I'll be like, oh, it's crazy. And why does it always happen in Houston, Texas? Oh my God, it's crazy. So it's irritating. And then now I think a lot of us here, and probably, hopefully, in the whole wide world, the whole United States, are upset that these people have been found. I think, look, I don't know, but I am going to keep up. I don't know, Karina. What I'm thinking is, I don't know. Maybe they had mental illness or something like that. Maybe he was mentally ill or mentally, a little bit. Who knows though? I don't know. Covering for their mom. So, anyways, that is the update. I wasn't gonna do a super duper long live stream because that's the update, but I'm gonna do some watching on it since I am here in Houston, and I'm gonna keep my eye on this one and come back when I find out some more information. So pretty much that's it. I just wanted to get on here for that. I'm disgusted. And I'm going to keep y'all up to date. Thank you. Definitely. I'm going to do updates for sure. All right. I'll see y'all. Take care. Oh my goodness. And don't forget to subscribe.